It's been quite a year, hasn't it? If we've learned anything this year, it's been that we're stronger together. I'm so happy to share that we ended the year at 80% of our pre-pandemic attendance. That is truly amazing. Overall, we served 16% more people than the previous year. We saw an increase of 46 in our early stage program and 70% in our support groups. We actually served more people during a pandemic. That's nuts. The team at Insight has been amazing. I can't take all the credit. I am fortunate to work with an amazing, innovative, and resilient team through all the changes that we have encountered this past year. The number of people living with dementia in Northern Virginia is projected to increase by 27% by 2025. The COVID-19 outbreak only amplifies the daily challenges caregivers face. Caregivers can have increased feelings of loneliness, intensified social isolation, and increased levels of caregiver stress because of the social distancing efforts. This year has been so difficult, and COVID only exacerbates the effects of cognitive impairment on both the person with dementia and their caregiver. Insight is guided by an amazing board of directors. These individuals came through this past year to guide our organization through unprecedented circumstances, as well as work to develop strategic initiatives to expand our reach and to serve more people living with dementia and their care partners to achieve their highest quality of life. One of these strategic initiatives is to expand our early stage programs. We hear time and time again, if only I had heard about you sooner. When families get a diagnosis, they don't know what the next step is. Insight is aiming to reach people earlier in the disease process, to support families from the beginning of the journey to the end of the journey. We are actively working to expand our early stage programs in the Northern Virginia and greater metro area. I am so excited to share with you that Insight recently acquired space in Loudoun County to expand our early stage program. As we begin these new initiatives, I can't help but to think of my dad, my gentle, quiet, reserved dad, a man of few words, a man I grew up always seeing on the go, getting the things done while still being a no-nonsense man. In addition to all the changes in 2020, he was diagnosed with dementia. It felt like a punch in the gut. Even though I've done this for 25 years, nothing prepared me for this. Everything has changed for me with this diagnosis, and suddenly I understand why families and caregivers grieve daily. All the loving words I have said to participants and their families as they go through what is often called the long goodbye has special meaning now. He is not the same person he once was. In many ways, he is softened with his expressions and his feelings. He never told me he loved me until now. I treasure these times more than ever as I grieve for what was. Being a caregiver myself, I now understand why our mission and services are so essential and crucial in a way that I never had before. My experience with my dad has ignited a deeper passion than ever to expand Insight services and programs so that we can serve more families. Insight would not be able to consider expansion without your support. This will allow us to continue to serve more participants and their families as they navigate their way through this maze of cognitive impairment. I ask that you would sincerely consider giving with an open heart. We cannot do this without your support. Dementia and Alzheimer's have touched so many in our community, and your gift will make a tangible impact for many lives. Thank you.